Section 1. The Great Divide. Worker versus owner. Mindset. Most people get up every morning. They trade their life force for a paycheck. They punch a clock. They work for someone else's dream. They come home tired. They spend what they earned to feel a little better. A new car, a nice dinner, a fleeting moment of comfort. Then the cycle repeats. This is the script most of us are handed. It's a path of survival, not a path of thrival. It's the path of the consumer, the employee, the person who is always one step behind the bills. It feels normal. It feels safe. Safety is an illusion. True security comes from control, not a steady paycheck. There is another way. The rich don't just work for money. That's a game for amateurs. The truly wealthy understand a secret. They make money work for them. They own the game. They aren't trading their precious time for dollars. They buy back their time. Section 2. The Foundation of Wealth. Assets over paychecks. Let's break it down. Forget the complex jargon Wall Street uses to confuse you. It's simple. There are only two things in your financial world: assets, liabilities. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. New car with a monthly payment. Designer clothes on a credit card. Daily expensive coffee habit. Most people spend their lives accumulating liabilities. They fill their homes with things that constantly demand more money. Their financial statement is a story of money flowing out, a constant drain. The wealthy focus on the other side of the ledger. They obsess over assets. An asset puts money into your pocket. A cash-generating machine. A rental property that brings in more rent than its expenses is an asset. A stock that pays you a dividend is an asset. A business you own that operates without your constant presence is an asset. Even a book you write that pays you royalties for years is an asset. The rich understand that the game isn't about having a higher salary. It's about owning more assets. Your salary is temporary. It stops when you stop working. Section 3. The Unseen Force. Playing the long game. Most people live in a world of instant gratification. They want it. They see it. They want it. They buy it. This short-term thinking is a trap. It keeps you poor. It keeps you on the hamster wheel. The wealthy have mastered the art of delayed gratification. They think in terms of years, decades, and even generations. They understand a force more powerful than any market fluctuation or downturn: the force of compounding. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. It's the snowball effect applied to your money. Imagine you have a single penny. If you could double that penny every day for 30 days, how much would you have? Most people guess a few dollars. The answer is over $5 million. That is the explosive power of compounding. A small, consistent action, repeated over time, leads to a massive, unbelievable result. Success is not an accident. Wealth is not a matter of luck. The rich are not just smarter people. They are people who have installed better systems. They don't rely on willpower alone because they know willpower is a finite resource. Instead, they build routines and rituals, unbreakable habits that automate their success. They engineer their environment and their daily lives to make progress the default setting. They build a machine, and that machine produces the results they want, whether they feel motivated that day or not. Their results are a product of their rituals, not their moods. Look at the daily routine of any peak performer. You will find discipline. You will find structure. They might start with reading, meditating, planning their day, before the world can distract them. Financially, this looks like setting up automatic transfers. We've talked about the mindset shift from worker to owner. We've talked about focusing on assets that pay you. We've uncovered the power of long-term thinking and compounding. We've seen how the wealthy use systems and rituals to automate success. Knowledge is powerful, but it's not enough. Knowledge without action is potential power. Action is real power. The time for learning is over. The time for doing is now. Motivation means nothing without a real step. Your future is calling. Are you going to answer? Don't let this be another thing you forget. Let this be the moment your life changes. The moment you declare the old story is over and a new one begins. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is the gap between what you know and what you do. Close the gap. You don't need it all figured out. You don't need to be an expert. Take the first step. Progress, not perfection. Momentum is your best friend, and it starts with one decisive action. Here is your first mission. Not tomorrow. Right now. Take out a piece of paper or open a new note on your phone. Draw a line down the middle. On the left, write assets. List anything that generates income. On the right, write liabilities. List anything that costs you each month. Be brutally honest. This is your personal financial snapshot. This is your starting line. For most people, the right side will be longer. That's okay. Today, that changes. Circle one liability and make a plan to eliminate it. Or identify one action to acquire your first or next asset. Maybe it's a $50 automatic transfer. Maybe it's opening a brokerage account. Maybe it's ordering a book on index fund investing. The size doesn't matter. Doing it does. You are no longer a bystander. You are a player. You are an owner. Your destiny is choice. Choose freedom. Choose power. Choose action. Start now.